So 9to5Mac have given us information regarding the iPhone 14 series, ranging from new size options, taller screens, and also satellite-based features. And so let's delve into all of this, but first make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. And with that being said, let's just tuck in. So 9to5Mac's a very credible source. In fact, they've been on a winning streak as of late, with them giving us our first tidbits regarding the Mac Studio and Studio Display days before their launch. And so yes, I do think this information is legit. So let's first begin with the not so surprising news, which is of course, Apple does plan to kill off the mini size with the iPhone 14s. So yes, from now on the regular models are going to come in a 6.1 inch and 6.7 inch size options, and the code names for the 14 and 14 Max are D27 and D28. However, 9to5Mac does tell us something new about the Pro models, because all this time we've been thinking the Pros are going to be identical in terms of size to the 14 and 14 Max. And so that essentially means we should see the same 6.1 inch and 6.7 inch size options we have right now with the 13 Pro and Pro Max. However, interestingly, 9to5Mac believes that with the new hole punch cutout on the front, these iPhones could be getting taller than the previous models. So yes, the Pro Max is about to get even larger, and this could result in slightly bigger displays. I'm assuming around 6.2 or 6.3 inches for the regular Pro, and then we could see the Pro Max go all the way up to 6.9 inches. Now, by the way, I have covered this in the past because we've had two sources that told us the Pro Max could be getting larger this year. So now with 9to5Mac also corroborating with these reports, I do think this is going to be the case. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to this because I do feel like the 6.1 inch size we have right now is perfect. That's the ideal size for most consumers, and so Apple should retain that for the regular Pro, but also of course, the Pro Max already is way too big in my opinion, and so increasing the display size even further does seem like a bad idea. However, I do want to say that I would be fine with this change if Apple does give us narrower displays on the Pro and the Pro Max, because the Pro Max especially is way too wide, and so to make it more comfortable to use in the hand, I do think Apple can make it taller while decreasing the width of the device. Anyways, 9to5Mac once again says there is a very good chance the regular models could keep the A15 chip and only the Pros get the A16. Now, I have delved into this in a separate video, but to summarize, this could be due to the chip shortage and also higher prices for these chips. However, 9to5Mac does say that all the iPhone models this year are going to get 6 gigs of RAM as standards, and so that should improve longevity for the regular 14s, since in the past Apple has given devices with older chips but way more RAM, more support. For example, the iPhone 6 with the A8 chip and 1GB of RAM lost support with iOS 12, however the iPad mini with the same chip but more RAM got way longer support and is still supported. And so yes, I'm sure the regular 14s are going to get longer support over the 13s, even with the same chip. And by the way, we could see the 5-core GPU version of the A15 chip go to the iPhone 14 series, and so this technically should be an upgrade over the iPhone 13s. And also, like I mentioned before, I do see Apple rebranding the A15 chip as the A16 for the regular 14s, and then the 14 Pros get the A16 Pro chip. Apple has done similar things with the Apple Watch chip, and of course, Apple ideally wants you to buy the higher end Pro models, and so having two separate chips for the iPhone 14 models does make sense. Anyways, we've finally come to satellite features coming to the iPhone 14 series. So you might remember a few weeks before the iPhone 13 announcement, we got rumors that Apple was working on satellite communication features for future iPhone models. And so Apple could easily tie this in with an emergency feature on the iPhone when you're in danger and there is no cell service. And well, allegedly Apple's testing prototypes of iPhones that can send messages over satellite, and the codename for this feature is Stewie, so there's that. So yes, fingers crossed we do see this launch with the iPhone 14 series. Anyways, tell me, when do you think these satellite features are gonna launch on the iPhone? Anyways, it's time to see what you guys are saying regarding the iPhone 14 series in the comments. So LA Rams fan says, I'm wondering if I should upgrade to the 14 Max or the 14 Pro Max, and the only reason they would get the 14 Max is for the red color and the 14 Pro Max for the purple color. And well, between the 14 Max and the 14 Pro Max, first of all, we should see what the final products look like, but based on the rumors, if you care about having all the high-end features, then yeah, the Pro Max makes so much sense. You're getting the new cutout on the front, the better cameras on the back, the newer chip, etc, etc, but for consumers like myself, who prefer the lighter body of the regular iPhones, but also really only cares about the massive screen and the stupendously good battery life the Max phones offer in general, the 14 Max is gonna be perfect. And yeah, personally with the price hikes, I do find it hard to justify getting the 14 Pro Max. I just want a basic iPhone experience, but with insane battery life, and so the 14 Max should offer that. So Jack Daniels says, iPhone 12 Peasant Edition to 14 Pro, your thoughts? And while personally, yes, I do think it's worth upgrading to the 14 Pro, because from the 12 you're getting quite a few upgrades, namely 120Hz, much better battery life, also the better cameras, and also relatively new design with the pill ship cutout on the front, and obviously stainless steel sides. So yeah, definitely from the regular 12 that is gonna be a pretty nice upgrade. Anyways, that's it for the comments guys, but let me know your thoughts regarding this report in the comments below. Anyways, thank you for watching guys, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the video above on details regarding Apple's VR headset, and on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya peeps.